Welcome back, guys, and today we are back in SnowRunner and we are going to be going camping, but it's going to be a little bit different than the last time we went camping. Now, the last time that we went camping on the channel, we actually used this R&R Yeti 5500 with the toy hauler, and we loaded up a few vehicles inside and we went out to an actual campground. Now, this time, it's early in the morning, we've stopped by at the coffee shop, we're getting a little bit of breakfast, and before we head out, obviously we've got to pick up our toy hauler and then go from there, load everything up, but we're going to an actual campsite this time, not a campground. Now, this campsite is way out in the middle of nowhere, and the road to get there is very, very sketchy. So it's really pretty, it's cool when you get out there, but like I said, the road, I should say the final part of the road to get there is really sketchy, and I don't know how I feel about doing it with a big trailer, but today we're gonna find out. So let's go ahead and fire our truck up, get over to the trailer store, and grab our trailer, come back to the garage, load up our side-by-sides, and then we'll be good to go. I have 3 side-by-sides I'm taking with me this time. One of them is a twin-turbo can-jam, the other one is a single-turbo can-jam, and then last but certainly not least, we have a RZR, like a 2-door RZR. So let's go ahead and make sure we have our lights on, because like I said, the sun's not fully up yet, it's early in the morning, so we're making our way up to that trailer store. We're gonna grab probably the black toy hauler this time. The last time we had the one with like the white color scheme. This time we're gonna go with the opposite color scheme. So there's our trailer store. Let's go ahead and back in. We don't have a ton of, well, it's not that we don't have a ton of time this morning, but I do want to get on the road before it gets a little bit too late, because that way we'll have a little bit more time to actually get out there and enjoy the view. So let's grab the, where is it? There it is, R&R Custom Toy Hauler. Let's go. That trailer angle is a little iffy because we are running the heavy haul high lift, and I mean, it's not too bad though. It's going to help with ground clearance should we need it, which for going in a sketchy area like we're about to go in a little bit later, ground clearance may become a factor. Let's just say that ground clearance might play a bigger role than we might think right now. God, that toy hauler is so gigantic when you look at it from behind. Although when you switch into interior view going down this hill, God, stop! Alright, needed the trailer brakes on that one. That was, like I said before, a little sketchy. So now it's time to pick up our side-by-sides, and I don't know if I could fit all 3, but we'll try. I'm not completely sure. I'm thinking we might be able to, but if it gets a little bit too tight, we'll end up probably just taking 2 of them. So I haven't tried to fit all of these in this trailer before, so fingers crossed that everything goes according to the plan. Now, there should be enough room to turn the toy hauler around up here, but I haven't tried it yet. Normally, I usually just back it in, like from all the way up there, but I think this time I'm going to try to whip the truck in here and just turn the toy hauler around, which, oh yeah, that'll be really, really easy. Now, normally I would take the vet with me as well, but considering where we're going, the vet would not be able to make it out of the campsite itself. So when we go to an actual campground, obviously we take the vet, but like, we're not going to an actual campground this time. This is completely different from an actual campground. All right, we're gonna park you right there and ramp down and shut the truck down. So now we're gonna get in our can jam, and that one's gonna be the yellow one. This is the twin turbo can jam. So let's make our way into the back of the trailer with this guy. This one should be very, very easy. And as we approach, usually it's always a good idea to do this part in first-person view. A little bit further. And, alright, that's the front of the trailer. Yep. Alright, now for our next can jam. This is the single turbo without the lift kit. This one is a little bit more base model. Not super base model because, like I said, it does have the single turbo, but it's not like the top of the line version. So easy does it. Now, do we think we can fit the RZR in here? I don't know if I'd try. Yeah, I don't know if I'd try. It would probably cause some issues. So I think 2 can jams is actually going to have to be the move this time. So, but that's completely fine because at the end of the day, I mean, 2 can jams is still a awesome, awesome haul. So let's bring the ramps back up. And now we can set off. That was actually a really quick loading process, like really, really quick. What time of day is it? It's about, oh yeah, it's about 8:15 in the morning. So fortunately for us, we have a really, really good amount of time to get out to that camping spot. Now, let me go ahead and go over the route with you guys. So, wrong button. So we're gonna have to actually go down here, and then we're actually gonna make a right and then a left, take this underpass that goes under the highway, through the neighborhood, up into the hills, and then make this left right here, drive along this ridge, and then make a left up here, go across this bridge, which Diesel and I built recently, and then past this tunnel, we're gonna, well, I should say before the tunnel, we're gonna make this left here and go down to our campsite right here. Now, the cool thing about that campsite is obviously it overlooks this beautiful waterfall, but the issue with it is that it may not look like it on the map, but this part right here is extremely steep, and I've never tried to go down in there with a trailer before, and I have a feeling that with a trailer as big as this one, it's going to be particularly sketcherino. So I'm crossing my fingers and hoping for the best, and also hoping for no Hammond-oriented moments. Let's really truly hope for that. Now, fortunately for us, not only do we have the vehicles in the back strapped down, but we also have an enclosed trailer, which is going to be a big deal in terms of keeping our cargo safe, because our cargo is very precious. It's some of my favorite side-by-sides, so I'm definitely not trying to completely wreck those, like, right off the bat. Thing has great power up the hills, absolutely amazing torque to pull this, trailer up the hills. And I mean, it really doesn't go much lower than 5th gear, even on the pretty gnarly steep hill climbs. So let's make a left right here. We'll head down under the underpass. The way they actually put this underpass together is super cool, because the creator of this map and this region, obviously, Remo, has done a bunch of really interesting, you know, stylistic choices with this map. I'm gonna activate the trailer brakes real quick, but let me keep myself in first-person view going under this underpass, because if you try to do it in third-person view, the camera kind of freaks out and bobbles around above the bridge, and so it can be really... Oh, trailer brakes. By the way, you guys, when I keep saying trailer brakes, the reason why I'm saying trailer brakes is because I'm grabbing the handbrake, and with this particular truck setup and a lot of other gooseneck setups in the game, pulling the handbrake actually activates the trailer brakes as well. So going ahead and making our way up this hill, I was going to check the GPS, and then I realized, I thought about it internally, and I was like, you know what, I'm pretty sure we're going the right way. It seems like we're going the right way. Let me make my way, or continue to make my way up that hill. Put it back into... Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my god. Oh, it's starting to rain on us as well. Man, that's always a great sign when you're making your way out to a campsite and it starts pouring down the rain. But hey, you could look at it from that standpoint, or you could look at it from the standpoint of, I hope it stops raining by the time I get to the campground, or campsite rather. I keep having to remind myself that this is not a campground. Not at all. So let me know in the comment section down below some of your most interesting stories of making your way out to a campground or campsite, and whether it went really well or really sketchy, and then you ended up making the best of it. Leave all of those stories in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear them. So let me make my way up this hill now and see where our turnoff is going to be. It's not going to be the first left, it's going to be the second left. So this map, obviously, with it being the second map in the highway hauling region, is a lot more focused on a mountainous feel and a mountainous aspect of gameplay. Now, obviously, a lot of these mountain roads mean you need to bring a truck that's got a lot of low-end torque, especially if you're planning on, especially if you're planning on doing anything hauling related, going up these hills, because, like, I'm not gonna lie, they're freaking steep in a lot of places, but this thing gets the job done. God, I love that bright orange diff cover that's matched to my my orange camo that I'm running on this thing. I really do like the camo paint jobs on this truck, but sometimes I like to run the solid colors as well. Now, you'll notice that my the grill on this truck is a little bit more like a 4th gen grill, and that's because it's genuinely, they do genuinely give you the option of going with a 4th gen grill, a 5th gen grill, or a custom mesh grill, and I like to kind of rotate between all three of them. I do like the 5th gen grill a lot, but I also really like this 4th gen grill. It definitely gives the truck a little bit of a different look and feel. So let's see, is this going to be our left-hand turn? Yup! That is definitely going to be our left-hand turn. Oh, man. Yeah, end county maintained road for sure up there. Let's make our way down this way. It's paved, which is a good sign, but paved is not necessarily the way it's looking for the rest of our journey, so we're going to have to keep that in mind. Now, this is just going to be kind of rolling hills along a ridge line, but we do need to be careful about not going too fast, because if we do get going a little too fast, we may run into issues with the truck kind of sliding around. Now, the creators of this truck have actually improved the grip of this particular tire setup, which is really nice. However, at the end of the day, you'll still have to be careful when you're up in like 7th and 8th gear, because you're rolling pretty good, and you also have a pretty big amount of weight behind you. Let's see if she stays in 8th. Oh, that's impressive. That is impressive. Dave's transmission tune going to work. Look at this beautiful view from up here, by the way. You can see the main highway down there. You can see the main bridge. And keep in mind, whoa, the truck whipped on me really hard right there. That's the kind of sketchy scenarios I'm talking about and the sketchy scenarios that you have to watch out for. But look how high you climb in a very, very short amount of time. And the rain just keeps picking up and picking up and picking up. I mean, we picked a grand day to go out to this camp spot, I'll tell you what, because that rain just keeps getting harder and harder. It really is coming down. But at the very least, it's not snow. If it was snow, we would be in an even sketchier world because this road would be way slicker if this was snow. So let me make my way up around this. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is my left. I'm not going to consult the GPS because, hey, tunnel to the left. Yep, I know that that's where the campsite is. So easy does it down this way. And there's that nice, shiny bridge that Diesel Addict and I finished building recently. Yo, I'm so glad that we finished building that because, man, does it make heading out this way a lot easier. But it really also provides a gorgeous viewpoint with this cascading waterfall formation that basically you have like 3 waterfalls in this river that kind of run down the mountain. And if you look really hard out there through the trees, you can also see one of the roads that leads through the neighborhood. So this is where we're actually going to be making our left-hand turn because obviously you've got your teleport point up here or your tunnel, but this left-hand turn is where we're going to have to go to get to our campsite. Now, would you look at that? It stopped raining right when we turned off the main road to go to the campsite. How lucky is that? That's freaking sick, dude. All right, I'm going to keep it in low. Maybe low plus, I'm not sure. Low plus seems to be all right. I'll just modulate the throttle in low plus. But, ooh, I'm already scraping the back end of the toy hauler. This is some sketch territory, man. Some really sketch territory. But we really don't have any other option in terms of getting down here. I mean, we could unload the side-by-sides up top. But if we did that, what are we going to do with the camper? I mean, literally, we can't just leave the camper on the side of the road. Oh, it gets steep right here, boys. The things you do for a scenic camping spot, I'll tell you what! Holy moly! Oh my god! Stop! I stopped inches away from a tree. Oh my god. Oh my god. I had to pull the truck and trailer combo out of that by winching the back end of the trailer out. That was probably the sketchiest moment I've had in a very long time. Using those trailer brakes, I'm going to be on and off the handbrake because, again, that actuates the trailer brakes. There you go. And this isn't even the steepest part yet. This is by far the sketchiest thing I've ever tried to do with this toy hauler. Oh, this is where it's going to be like make it or break it right here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, big jackknife. Oh my god. Alright, stop the trailer. Stop the trailer. Oh, I am in lots of trouble. Mega trouble, mini danger. Yes. Secure the trailer right there. I need to see if I could get myself out of this horrific predicament that I have found myself in coming down that hill. This is the, like I said, the worst jackknife scenario I have ever found myself in with this truck and trailer combo. Like, it's bad, dude. It's really bad. Ooh, we ended up even damaging the front end right there as well. That's a battle scar for sure. But with only one very sketch scenario, and we did not disconnect the cargo, we didn't, like, disconnect the vehicles inside, nor did we drop the trailer, we have made it to our waterfall campsite. That is probably the sketchiest arrival I've ever had to a campsite in my entire, time of ever playing SnowRunner, but my god, was it worth it for this absolutely beautiful view. I mean, it was genuinely worth it, but like, oh, now it's time to unpack that. See, they didn't come unpacked at all. That's amazing. Let me fire the truck up and we'll bring the ramps down, but let's go ahead and shut it down now, and you can see that our side-by-sides are in the back and they are safe and sound, ready to go, ready to be unloaded, and ready to have some fun. Now, I'm sure it's going to be interesting camping out right here because it's not the flattest spot in the world, but I'm going to have to find a way to level the trailer out. But like I said, guys, if you enjoyed this experience of bringing these side-by-sides and this very oversized trailer down to a very sketchy camping spot, let me know any and all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time.